All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is April 7th. We got ourselves a couple NBA games tonight, 7 to be exact. We'll get into each and every game. I'll give you my lean. I'll give you what I'm thinking. But as always, my final plays will be in the pinned comment. In that pinned comment, you will see the Discord link. You'll see the link to become a member. And then below all that, you will see my final plays. I add those final plays throughout the day and place them as they become final. So make sure to keep an eye on that pinned comment throughout the day. The voice is a little shaky today. We're going to power through it. We're going to make it work. But yeah, voice is a little shaky today, guys. But I do want to say thank you for all of the recent support on the channel. I got to jump out and say that. People are like, why do you spend so much time saying thank you in the beginning of your videos? Because I'm genuinely thankful. So, you know, anyone that's like, oh, you take too long saying thank you, pump the brakes there. I'll say as much thank you as I want in the beginning of the videos. But guys, yesterday we went 2 and 3. We had the Thunder plus 17.5. Got smoked. Dorian Finney-Smith under 4.5 rebounds. That cashes. Dorian Finney-Smith under 18.5 PRAs. Finishes with 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, bringing him to a nice crisp 19 PRAs. So half a point, half a rebound, half an assist, anything, half of a PRA away from that there. But it is a loss. And then Trae Young for plus money under 3.5 boards. And then Kevin Huerter finished with, I think it was like, he had a single-digit game. So Kevin Huerter hurt us. But guys, yeah, no ride of the day. We didn't get to it yesterday. Hopefully you guys do not hate me for that. But if you do want to give me a play in the comments, use hashtag ride of the day in the comments, and I will be jumping on board with someone in the comments for a play tonight. And I just didn't get to it yesterday, to be completely honest. But we also want to talk about the fact that we will be bringing baseball to the channel. We're going to wait a couple days, I think, just so we can kind of get a sense of how the teams are playing and watch some games and whatnot. So I know that it's opening day today. Congratulations to all the baseball fans and baseball really hardcore fans out there. But we will be bringing baseball to the channel. Just going to wait a couple days to introduce it. So it's coming. No opening day video, but it is coming. I want to mention that. But guys, I do want to say thank you to all of our ballers here. We do have a number of ballers. If you don't know what the ballers is, $2.99 get you some exclusive access to some things on the channel there. But I gotta say thank you to Dennis, Alex, the Anchor, Ricky, Jimmy, Keenan, Zapata, Jameson, Poncho, Corey, the Roof Doctor, Julie and Julian, Nick, McPaxton, John, Larry, Pagong, Drew, Corey, Trady, Sherwin, Edwin, Carmelita, Eric, Expect, Thomas, and Sam. You guys get the applause there. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to join the Ballers, it's a great way to show your support for the channel. $2.99 per month. That link will also be in the pinned comment. Like I said, my final plays, bottom of the pinned comment. Right above that will be the Discord link where any of my added plays or added player props I explain in the Discord. I think we're approaching 1,000 people in that Discord. So a great place to connect with like-minded people that want to talk about specific games and everything like that. So the Discord, and then also the link to join. If you guys are on a computer, there will be a join button next to the subscribe button as well. But yeah, I think our housekeeping is all set. We talked about the fact that baseball's coming. No ride of the day today, but you can use hashtag ride of the day if you have a play that you guys would like me to jump on, and I will let you guys know when you guys get a shout out in tomorrow's video, win or loss. But let's jump into the slate tonight, guys. We have the Hornets taking on the Magic. Hornets 13.5 point favorites here. We've been either crushing these big spreads in terms of taking an underdog or absolutely getting mollywopped. In terms of injuries, Gary Harris is questionable, and Wendell Carter Jr. is downgraded out. So is Cole Anthony here, and as well as Franz Wagner there. Gordon Hayward is downgraded to doubtful for Charlotte. Charlotte coming off 2 losses, but 2 losses to Philly and Miami. 2 very, very good teams. Orlando coming off of a win to Cleveland a couple nights ago. I hate to do it, but I'm going to lean the big number here, Charlotte minus 13.5. I think that that's a huge number. I could totally see the Magic staying in within that range. So that's why this probably does not become a final play, if I'm being completely honest. But no Wendell Carter Jr., no Wagner, no Cole Anthony. A lot of guys that this team does rely on, you know, they've just been downgraded out here. So I'm going to lean the healthier, better Charlotte Hornets here. I just wish that number wasn't so ridiculously high. All right, next up we have the Bucks hosting my Boston Celtics. Celtics team playing good basketball, beating Chicago yesterday, 117-94. Milwaukee coming off a win to Chicago as well. In terms of injuries, Al Horford's questionable, Robert Williams is out, and Nick Stauskas is questionable. Milwaukee Giannis is probable here. I think he's going to play. I do think that he's going to play. Just a big game. And they're not on the back-to-back like the Celtics are here. You guys know that I do not bet against the Celtics. If you don't know that, I don't bet against the Celtics. I'm a massive Celtics fan. I'll be honest when talking about their lines and everything like that, but I don't bet against them. And this is one where I don't think I will be betting on them. So again, when I say that I won't bet on the Celtics, it probably tells you what I feel about the spread, but I'm not going to be betting on the Celtics here. Boston +6 seems a little bit tempting to me, but I do think they're on the back-to-back. They got a big win against Chicago. I could totally see them dropping this one in Milwaukee, winning this game by like, I don't know, 7 points or so, but I'm just not going to be taking it. I'll enjoy this good basketball game as a fan, national televised game. So Celtics +6, yeah, almost got me. It was like the fish with the hook, and I was like, nope, I got the worm. I got the worm. I don't need the hook. So we're going to be leaning here. I would say I'd lean Celtics +6, but I'm not going to be playing it. So it kind of tells you I'm right on the fence there. Next up, we have the Raptors taking on the 76ers. Raptors 1.5 favorites here. 76ers coming off 3 wins to Charlotte, Cleveland, and Indiana. Matisse Thybulle is out for Toronto. OG Anunoby and Wannabe are both questionable here. In their last 10, the Sixers have not been great against the spread. 3-7 against the spread, and on the road, 1-5 against the spread. The Raptors are the other case here. 6-4 against the spread in their last 10, great. And then at home, they're 4-3, a positive against the spread. These two teams played in late March. Toronto won by 5 points. You are looking at a 1.5 spread here. I think I'm going to be the crazy one and go against all numbers and what numbers would tell us to do. I'm going to lean Sixers here if they're healthy. If no one sits and stuff like that, I'm going to lean Sixers +1.5. And this is another game. I should have mentioned it earlier. We all know at this point, right? Gambling on the NBA, seeding matters. How much a team's going to try matters and all of that. So just keep that in mind and cautiously bet with the teams that you know you're riding with. Take into account, do they need to win? Do they need to try? Have they given up? Are they sitting guys and getting ready for the playoffs if they're a high seed? Just keep that in mind, guys. I'm really battling through this. You know what? I deserve an applause. I'm battling through whatever this sore throat is. Next up, we have the Pelicans 16.5-point favorites over the Blazers, and this is one where, you know, we just missed the hook with the worm on the end of it. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. I think we're going to be taking that bait there. Portland +17 or +16.5. Sadly, I think I'm going to be leaning Portland. They have no one playing. Everyone and their grandmother is out like they have been. New Orleans, it might be without Valanciunas. I could totally see them not even needing him. They've won 4 out of the last 5 games. They beat Portland by 10 points last time they played. That was at the end of March. This is just a huge number to me. You guys know I've been duped by the big numbers lately, and we're going to do it again. We're going to lean Portland here +16.5. And again, I say it every time. It could be a psycho bet. I will pop it up here. You see in the bottom right of the screen, the psycho emoji that we have, that ballers can use and that I can use, the custom emoji. I will put that next to the Portland bet in the pinned comments because I have to be honest that it is a psycho play. I just think it's a huge number. So with no real sway other than the fact that that's a huge number, I'm going to be leaning Portland there +16.5. Next up, the Timberwolves 8.5-point favorites over the Spurs here. These two teams played in mid-March, and it was a great high-scoring game. Minnesota 149, San Antonio 139. DeJounte Murray's been downgraded to out. Lonnie Walker's questionable. Langford looks like he's going to play. Vassell's probable. And then for Minnesota, Beverly is questionable. Beasley is probable. And McDaniels is probable. All right, so San Antonio, 3 wins in a row. They get a good win against Denver. I'll give them that. But if you walk backwards, 2 Portland wins. I don't give them that much credit for that. Minnesota coming off of a loss to Washington, which we were definitely on the right side of. Before that, they beat Denver as well, and they also had a Houston game. I'm going to be leaning Minnesota here, -8.5. I think a Spurs team without DeJounte Murray against a Minnesota team that's been playing really good basketball, I do see Minnesota fighting for this one and kind of being like, all right, you know what? Let's buckle down here. We have, by far, the better talent. A 10-point win, we could do it. At home as well, which you do love to see there. At home, they're 3-2 in the last 5 games against the spread. Next up, we have the Grizzlies traveling to Denver. Denver, 3-point favorites over the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies had a tough loss and a lot of people were on the Grizzlies side of things to Utah. They went to overtime and lost the game by 6 points. Denver coming off of a tough loss to San Antonio. No Brooks, or he's questionable, I guess, so keep an eye on that. Brooks for Memphis is questionable. Green is questionable for Denver, but no other injuries to note there. These two teams haven't played in a while. Late January they played. Memphis won the game by 4 points. Denver at home. I know this Grizzlies team has been playing good basketball, but I think I'm going to lean Denver here, -3 at home. I could see either side of this coming through if I'm being completely honest, so if someone has a strong opinion on why they're taking the Grizzlies, don't let me influence your opinion or anything like that. I think do your own research on that, because I am on the fence here. I'm going to be leaning with who I think actually does have the more talent. If no John Morant and no Brooks, if they're out, Denver does have the better top-end talent, and they are just a better team tonight for me, even though the Grizzlies have been playing better. It might be a little bit confusing, but like I said, I'm on the fence with this one. I'm leaning Denver -3. I don't know if it becomes a final play, but if someone is on the Grizzlies, this is one where I'm not trying to talk you off of it. Guys, before we do get into the rest of the video, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit that subscribe button. We're approaching 9,000 subscribers. I would love to hit that by the end of the NBA season. We shall see, but 9,000 subscribers is on the horizon. We'll be doing an awesome giveaway for everyone, and then also a better giveaway. I will say a better giveaway for the ballers, and obviously if you're a baller, you know we have almost 30 ballers right now. That's a way smaller pool. So if you do want to be part of that giveaway, you can also become a baller for $2.99 a month. And some jackass in the video yesterday is like, are you selling out? It's like, no, like I really believe, and I say it in every video, I will give $2.99 extra worth to the ballers. It's not a sellout. So keep those thoughts to yourself, buddy. I wish I could pull up your name because some of the dumb shit you were saying in the comments yesterday. But all right, guys, let's move on to the Warriors hosting the Lakers here. Warriors 12.5-point favorites. LeBron's questionable. Russ is questionable. Anthony Davis also questionable. Seth, as we know, is out for Golden State. The Lakers have lost 7 straight, 8 out of the last 10 games. They have just given up. No, they're not in the playoffs now. They officially bounced, so yikes, this Lakers team, I think, is giving up. Golden State's coming off of 2 wins here to Utah and Sacramento. Not crazy wins, but we're going to be leaning Golden State in this one, especially because they got an L last time around. Lakers 124-116 on March 5th. I believe that was the game where LeBron just decided to go absolutely alien mode and drop like 50 points. So we're going to be leading Golden State. It's a huge number, 12.5. We might just take it, though, because, you know, this Golden State team has made us plenty of money this season. Do we just start to show our loyalty? We don't have that much NBA basketball, regular season basketball left, so maybe we got to show our loyalty to Golden State there. But -12.5, I do think that the Warriors can cover that number. That's another one where, you know, the Lakers could stop trying. So could the Warriors based on playoffs, I guess. So it's like kind of an iffy one, but I'm definitely not betting Lakers. So my lean goes to Golden State 12.5 there. But that's going to wrap it up for the predictions portion of the video, guys. Make sure to use hashtag ride of the day in the comments if you guys do have a player prop or a pick that you guys want me to jump on board with, and I will let you know that I'm riding, and I will give you a shout out in tomorrow's video, win or loss. So use hashtag ride of the day. This is going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support lately. But this wraps up today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace out.